California, the Rose Bowl, where all the fire trucks are staying. And also I heard they're sleeping in tents here at the Rose Bowl. As you can see right here on the right side. remotely in my chair, but I think the National Guard is here too. I want to do some walking. Oh wow, this. They're all here. I'm not sure if you can go in. Yeah, maybe it's just for fire trucks. Can you go in here? I guess. Hi. Oh, no parking?
No parking.
Oh, no, not until it's over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
closed.
I'll do
It's
U-turn.
closed.
Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, it's closed, I guess. I thought it was open. I guess it's closed. Okay, why are they staying there forever? Can I leave? Okay, I'll just go. If you're gonna take a long time, I'll just go. You know? That's how it works. You know, there's other parking spots, I believe, here. If I go left. Maybe, I'm not sure, though. Maybe the whole place is closed. I don't know. Yeah, I like to walk around this area. But, yeah, it's closed, maybe. Can I park here? I think you can. Right? I'm not sure. I think you so. I see some cars parked. So I'll just go here then. Okay, thank you. Publisher journey video of the day. Today I went to work remotely at Glendale. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I went to a coffee shop there and an Americano. And afterwards I went to the bookstore, checked out some books to do some research, I guess. And basically, I'm finalizing my next book, How Expert Guide to Stamp Collecting. Stay tuned, okay? The content is finished. The images are pretty much finished. The formatting is pretty much finished. It came out to 270 pages, 6.9 format. I already set it up on all the major platforms like Amazon. I haven't published yet, but I set it up, okay? I saved it. Other than that, what else? Yeah, I like to work on 2 books at the same time. One book I'm publishing, which is How Expert Guide to Stamp Collecting, and another book, creating, because I just like to keep the momentum flowing. So the book I finished, I'm finishing it up. Publishing is about stamp collecting. The next book I'm creating is going to be about emergency preparedness. Due to the LA fire disaster, unfortunately, I got the idea, you know what, why not do a book about, being prepared in emergency, natural disasters type of situations, all types of emergency situations, just to help people who want to, who actually want to invest in a book like this, check out a book like this. Why not do a book about that? Not just about fire, but also about every type of disaster, whether it's earthquake, hurricanes, tornadoes, how to keep your house as strong as possible during emergency, everything. So it's about 15 chapters, more or less. I created the table of contents outline today. I already have the title, the subtitle, How Expert Guide to Emergency Preparedness as of right now. I've searched for the best cover image on Deposit Photos. I already found one, potential one. And now I got to work on the content next. So again, as a publisher, I like to work on 2 books at the same time. One book I'm publishing, which I'm finished with, pretty much publishing a book out in the marketplace. While at the same time doing that, I want to work on another book. I want to create it. So in terms of creation, like I come up with the title, subtitle, outline, book description, which I did. And after that, I'll do the content, you know. And once that's done, I'll go into the publish phase for that book. And while I'm publishing that, I'm going to think about what's the next book topic I want to do. You know, I don't know yet. I'll do one about volunteering. This situation, this experience in LA Fire made me want to pivot and make a book topic about these topics. It's not just for me to make money, by the way, guys. It's not just me about, oh, I want to monetize. No, it's awareness, like, oh my goodness, these type of topics are needed too. And although I make money from it, that don't mean it's all about money. It's also making money with meaning. It's not, you know, it's like a painter. They know how to paint. So if this, you know, if they went through a similar situation, maybe they'll be inspired to paint something that could help people get relief from that situation or whatnot. You know, same thing. For me as a publisher, the way I can contribute in my own small way is by doing books, creating books. Simple as that. And how do I create books on all topics A to Z? AI. I started using AI last year, and after that, everything changed my business. I no longer had to rely on writers that I found. Okay, before that, I hired over like 500 writers, whether it was for fiction books and fiction, non-fiction books and fiction short stories, everyday freelancers, and that was a great experience. But it was a lot slower in terms of production because I had to find the expert. I had to find the everyday expert on that topic, and I couldn't do any topic because unlike other publishers out there in the space, you know, they hire a ghostwriter to write about any topic. I don't do that. I didn't do that. I only hired the writer to write about their real, genuine, authentic experience / expertise from their real life. So, and it was a great experience. I published almost 350 plus books doing it that way. But last year, you know, I noticed my business was slowing down, like most people. That's when I said, you know what, I'm going to embrace this AI thing, this new technology everyone's talking about. And I went to book seminars where there was 2,000 authors out there in the space, and everyone's conversation was about AI. Whether they were pro or against it, they were still talking about it. So that led me to realize, you know what, I might have to do this. And when my business started to kind of slow down last year in the middle of the year, I decided, let me go with it. And ever since I did that, I published more books than I ever did before. Last year, my business started very slow, one of the slowest first 6 months in the past 5 years. But in Q4, because I published like 60 plus books using AI, in Q4, especially December, I had the biggest December I ever did in the past 5 years. I started off the slowest the first 6 months, but I finished the strongest, thanks to AI. And that was just me using AI in the half of the year. Now, 2025, moving forward, I'm going to use AI the entire year, okay? And just because I do AI doesn't mean life is easier. Matter of fact, I've gotten more busier because I'm using AI, because I don't have to wait now and rely on writers. After I finish a book, I'm moving on to the next product, the next book. You know, there's no excuses with AI now. It's like living and being best friends 24/7 with the best writer, the best researcher. So once I'm done with my next current book, I'm moving on to the next book. There's no excuses. That's why I'm actually a lot more busier working compared to previous years before I use AI. Before I use AI, if I didn't find a writer, I'll be like, all right, I'm done for the day. You know, I'm done for the day. I didn't find an everyday expert. I didn't find a freelancer today. But now, there's no excuse like that. After I'm done with one book, I got to do my next book. And if I don't do my next book, that's on me. You know? And when do I stop using AI? In terms of when I'm working, I'm using ChatGPT, the paid version. After like 2 hours of working on it, the paid version, they say, oh, you got to now use the 4.0 mini version or the free version. You know, they have like if you use a AI so long for 2-3 hours and whatnot, ChatGPT tells you, oh, now you got to take a break. You got to come back in 2-3 hours or something like that. That's when I take a break. So I try to do my best to outwork the machine. You know, it's not just the machine. I'm trying to outwork the machine until the machine says, hey, I got to take a break. But I'm not like that all the time. But when I get in that zone, that flow, state of flow when I'm working, I try to get 2 hours of work done creating content. And that's when ChatGPT sometimes, after 2.5 hours and whatnot, 2 hours, it says, hey, you got to take a break. You can't use the 4.0 pay version, the full version yet. You got to use the mini version. There's a mini version, so it doesn't generate long answers like the full version, though. So I take a break and then come back. So that's pretty much it behind the scenes. Due to this experience, LA Flyers, unfortunately, I decided, you know what? I'm a publisher, independent publisher for all topics A to Z for How Expert, my publishing brand. So I'm going to make a pivot. I was focusing on books about collectibles and whatnot, and there's still other topics I can do. Jewelry collecting, watch collecting, you know, etc., etc., etc. But due to this experience, I said, you know, it would be a good idea just to do emergency preparedness. And that's just from observation. It's not from keyword, niche research, or any of that, you know. It's just looking at the situation and saying, how can I help people, you know, next time this type of incident occurs? How can I help them get more prepared, you know? When I do a book about that, if even one person reads the book and implements it into their life, you know, I'm making a positive impact in one person's life, and that's what matters. Even if just one person buys the book and reads it, implements it, and takes action, that'll be great. You know, I did my part. So do your part, whatever your talent, your skill is, whether it's publishing, whatever it is, do your part. Don't be so rigid into following, oh, I'm going to follow this script, or I'm going to follow this rule, I'm going to follow this project. No, make a pivot. Use your talent for the situation, you know? And then after I'll do those couple more books about volunteering and emergency preparedness, maybe I'll come back to doing other topics related to collectibles, and after that another category, and after that another one, okay? That's pretty much it for today. Publisher Journey video of the day. If you want to learn more about self-publishing or book publishing, to publish your own book as an author or publisher, click the link below the video. Check out my resources. Thanks for watching. Talk soon. Take care. Bye.